As someone who's probably on the spectrum, I love trains and games. For years, I've played rail tycoon games, but recently I got into a new kind of game. Train survival FPS. Choo-Choo Charles popularized the genre, which includes at least a few titles, with many more on the way soon. What makes a good choo-choo shooter? Depends on what matters most to you. For me, the most important thing is how much fighting you do on the train. That's why my favorites are Charles and Heat Death Survival Train, where you're helpless unless you're aboard your train. Void Train is in the middle. There's some combat on your train and some off. And in Zombpiercer, there's little to no fighting on your train, unless you count occasionally running over a zombie.
All I want is to fight on the top of a train! Is that too much to ask?
The next most important thing to me is the level of challenge and suspense. And there, Charles wins again, at least on Nightmare mode. Just like in Classic mode, the game auto-saves, so you can't save scum. But while dying in Classic mode just costs some resources, Nightmare mode has permadeath. You die, you start all over. It reminds me of retro games, where a single mistake could ruin everything. The closer you get to the end, the harder your heart pounds. The other 3 games aren't far behind. You have to satisfy biological needs like hunger in Zombpiercer and Heat Death, and possibly Void Train too. Speaking of which, Void Train and Zombpiercer have various options for adjusting the difficulty, though the former is somewhat easier since there's lots of resources and unlimited pistol ammo. A lot of players value how much you can customize your train. Here, Charles comes in last. There's just a few train stats you can upgrade and a set of colors you can choose from. Void Train has way more customization, but your cars can have only one floor, and you can't put walls wherever you want. Not so in Zombpiercer and Heat Death. Plus, Zombpiercer has a wide variety of practical and decorative items, and Heat Death lets you design the entire train, including the locomotive. Unfortunately, the amount of customization is proportional to how tedious it is to craft. In Zombpiercer, it takes a long time to do anything. Here's me unbuilding and rebuilding a bed just to move it. It'd be easier to move a bed by myself in real life. Heat Death isn't that tedious. You can at least go beyond your carry weight. Void Train is better. You can build using stuff in containers. But the crafting machines require fuel, which adds to the monotony. Meanwhile, Charles is simple. There's just one resource, and you just go to the blueprint to use it. I'm hoping there will be another title I enjoy as much as Charles. What's your favorite train game, and what do you want to see in future ones? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. And remember, we don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we stop playing.